Hello, my friends. I am Soheila, and welcome back to my podcast series on digital transformation. How do you actually make digital transformation succeed? Across dozens of global companies, the research found that successful transformations are not accidental. They are driven by a clear set of leadership choices, tools, and levers that executives use to imagine the future, invest wisely, and lead change from the top. In this episode, we'll explore a three-step leadership blueprint. 1. Envision the digital future. 2. Invest in digital initiatives and skills. 3. Lead the change from the top. And at the end, I'll walk you through a real-world case study from a global media company, PRISA, showing how these ideas come to life in practice. Let's get started. Digital transformation always starts with vision, not technology. Many companies fail because their vision is too small. They think in terms of tools, mobile apps, social media, analytics projects. But successful leaders start with a bigger question. What could our company become in a digital world? They look deeply at the value hidden inside their existing assets. Their sales force, stores and distribution channels, products and content, partnerships, customer knowledge, and even their culture. And they ask which of these strengths really still matter in the digital future and how can we use them differently. For some companies, the answer is brand. For others, logistics. For others, engineering talent, partnership, or decades of customer insight. Here's the key insight. Successful companies don't throw everything away. They transform what they already do well. And their leaders articulate a transformative vision, one that breaks silos and focuses on outcomes, not tools. Instead of saying, we need a mobile strategy, they say, we will transform the customer experience. That kind of vision aligns people, inspires action, and creates momentum for real change. Once the vision is clear, companies must invest. Even when the business case isn't fully clear yet, digital transformation often begins with small experiments. A pilot in analytics, a social media test, a digital design initiative, or a cloud migration. Some experiments fail, others spark bigger ideas. But over time, small steps add up to major transformation. At the same time, companies must invest in people, and this is one of the hardest parts. Almost every executive in the study said the same thing. Digital talent is difficult to find. Companies responded in several ways, hiring external experts like analytics leaders or social media strategists, retaining internal employees who already understand the business, using vendors carefully while avoiding fragmented siloed knowledge, promoting internal rising stars into digital leadership roles. One hospitality company promoted 2 young managers into digital innovation roles with small teams and a strong executive backing. They moved fast and created momentum across the organization. The message is clear. Digital transformation is not just a technology investment, it's a continuous investment in people. The considerable point is no company can plan its entire digital journey upfront. Transformation is iterative. It evolves over time. Some companies start small. A medical device firm introduced basic digital collaboration tools, and those tools eventually reshaped how strategic decisions were made. Others begin with bold moves. A financial services firm redesigned its headquarters and eliminated assigned offices, even for the CEO. This change normalized digital collaboration and reshaped how people thought about work itself. Once the mindset changed, expanding global digital tools become natural. The lesson for leaders is this. Create a roadmap that connects early initiative to the broader vision, but stay open to new ideas that emerge along the way. When employees understand the vision, innovation spreads organically. Transformation becomes a shared journey, not a top-down order. Even the best vision and the biggest investments will fail without leadership. Digital transformation requires strong top-down communication, consistent executive engagement, clear KPIs, and effective governance. Technology is rarely the main obstacle. People are. That's why leaders must communicate early and often through webcasts, internal social platforms, open forums, and two-way digital channels. The most successful companies don't just broadcast message, they create dialogue. Leaders also establish governance through ambitious targets like digital revenue goals, clear organizational structures, transparent performance metrics. There is no single perfect structure, centralized, decentralized, or federated, but the research is clear. Companies without coordination consistently underperform. When vision, structure, and KPIs align, transformation accelerates. Let's bring this to life with a real example. PRISA is a major Spanish language global media company operating across TV, radio, newspapers, and education. As audiences and advertisers moved to digital platforms, PRISA faced an existential threat. The CEO responded with a bold goal: increase digital revenue from under 1% to 20%. To break silos, PRISA created a centralized digital unit led by a global chief digital officer reporting directly to the CEO. Each business unit also appointed its own CDO, creating a federated model. PRISA built its transformation around 4 pillars: a federated digital organization, a next-generation digital platform, new digital talent and skills, a culture of experimentation. They invested in mobile apps, social integration, analytics-driven content, and interactive experiences. One result, LPays launched an iPad app that becomes the world's #1 media app in 2011. The journey wasn't easy. Cultural resistance and uneven progress remain challenges. But with clear leadership and governance, PRISA is now building a unified digital ecosystem, serving over 50 million users worldwide. So let's wrap up. What does Chapter 6 teach us? Digital transformation succeeds when organizations envision a bold future, invest in the right initiatives and skills, and lead the change from the top. It's not just a technology journey. It's a leadership journey, it's a cultural journey, and a continuous process of learning and reinvention. Thank you for listening. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share it with your network. In the next episode, we'll explore how global organizations build digital capabilities and what we can all learn from their transformation stories. Until then, stay curious and stay transformative.